Alright, apparently my battery shut off on me while I was recording and in the middle of putting this Kickstarter thing back together. But I wanted to go over this. See, this thing just kind of slips down in here like so. You know. What we have here is this gear here. I was looking at this gear because I had it apart. There's a washer. There's a washer here, and this thing. And you take the gear off, and this side fits in these little nubs that stick up. And then there's a little brass washer here. It kind of looks like that. But it showed in there. There should be a snap ring. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a snap ring right there. So there's a snap ring, and you put this brass because it fits on this spline part here. I can get in there. And then you put your gear on in here. Okay. And then you got this ring goes over here like so. And then you have this other washer goes over top of that. Now on this you have a snap ring here, but it didn't show. What we have right here is the bearing. It sits right on that bearing there. Okay. And this part, it goes on the clutch part, anyways. What I was doing was you put this snap ring. This one, there's a snap ring right here, and there's another washer right there. There's a washer, and then there's a snap ring right here, and then there's a snap ring right here. Okay. Now there's a washer that slides onto the top, that goes on top of this snap ring. So what this does is you use your snap ring pliers, and you can reuse them. I mean, people are like, oh, you got to replace them. I'm just going to reuse them because I'm not. But it goes in here like so. Okay, and then you have this washer. Goes on top of that, like that. Okay, so that's kind of like where I was on this. And then what I was going to do, but my battery died on the other one, and I'm not going to sit here and hold this and try to. This is a different camera, but I will continue. Okay, right here. I don't know if I was explaining that, if this shows up better. This piece right here fits in to, okay, down inside there's like a square shaft, and this piece has to fit on there in order for the oil pump to work, and you slide it all back together. So, and what I'm going to do right now, my Modern Warfare game is back on. It's finished downloading. So the next step, and don't get this O-ring is the one that goes over top of this when you put this on. After you put this on, this snap ring goes on top of this, so holds that together. So, but that goes on after you put this case back together, like so. But it goes, you come up through this hole here, and then you put this on, and this little nub kind of fits. This nub will fit right in here, and then that kind of fits right in this little nub here, and then this spring comes around here and fits in there, and then you put your snap ring, your I don't call it snap ring back on top of there, on top of this part right here. There'll be a little groove right here, I think. But for now, I'm going to, I pretty much got it cleaned out. I think once I run the oil and everything and run it through, it'll clean itself. But I'm gonna call it a night, because I'm gonna play some Call of Duty Modern Warfare and try out these new maps. So this will be part 2 of the 1974 Honda CT70 Kickstarter reinstall or whatever, and I'll do a video of me putting it back together, so people can see what's going on here. Alright then, well, that's all for now. Have a nice evening.